Hi everyone. So Clara Annibal here. I'm the founder of Be Mom. As you know, I'm a midwife. I'm very passionate about midwifery. So I'm here today to have a conversation with Honore about midwifery here in Rwanda and especially about male midwife in midwifery. So now the floor is yours, Honore.
Thank you. My name is San Shingiro Olade. I'm Rwandan and I stay here in Rwanda and I do midwifery. That is my career that I've been doing since 2019. I've been doing midwifery in like different settings where I started at a health center and then now I'm working in a hospital, in district hospital. And I was lucky to meet with Clara, and she gave me this opportunity. I would share some information, some conversations. But thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to tell us a little story, like an icebreaker, like how was your first birth, like, what has happened, what was going on in your mind and all of that?
Was like when I started even learning midwifery, like level one, that's when we had our first internship. It was only in the health center level, and like there was this midwife, like she called and she said like, "No, Miss, why you should come here and help me out." And we were like, "Come on, we haven't even learned anything." It was like the first time, and then when we walked in.
Yes.
Like the mothers were there, pain, shouting, and everything. But when we got a chance to go into the labor ward, mainly into the delivery part, that's when we started seeing women giving birth. We were like shocked. This is what happened. But it felt amazing. Like the moment that the baby came out, and then the baby was crying, like it was like it's like witnessing a miracle. Like it was like a miracle happening into our eyes. Like what happened? Where did the baby come from? But it was amazing. Like it was a good experience that made me even be here still being a midwife because like I love that. And then I enjoyed seeing a baby coming, helping a mother, getting birth and everything. So it was good. It was amazing.
Thank you so much. I can feel the passion when you talk about it. Like when you say I love it, I feel like I can feel it.
Yes.
So, how did you learn when you were young about midwifery, or is that something that you just discover? How do you come in touch with midwifery, and what makes you choose that path?
Okay, so actually, like before I even studied midwifery, I didn't know much about it. It was just I knew like women gives birth at hospital. But I didn't knew exactly like there was a career there that you can learn something about it and then you do it as a career. So like when we were almost done with secondary studies, senior six, and then we were about to choose which courses we are taking into the university. That's when I went around. Like my mother is a nutritionist, so I went there and I was asking her like, what career should I go on? Because like even if before I loved like helping people, health issues, and then when I saw my mother was being called like a doctor, a nurse, and everything, only because she was working in a house setting earlier. We were like, how comes? Like, you're just a nutritionist, and everyone is saying, like, as if you're just a doctor or a nurse or something else. So, like, gave me like the pressure of being there. Yeah, going there and see what happens, and then helping people about health. So when we started choosing the courses, that's when I had a position with my mother. Then she was like, can do, because my sister, my brown sister, she's a nurse. And then we were talking, she was like, you can do nursing or midwifery. And I was like, what is midwifery actually? And then they told me like, at first, it felt like it's a speciality about helping mothers giving birth. It was, oh, it's cute. It's something good. I should do this. Yeah. And I was like, let's go for it. But the start, I was confused. Like, I didn't know what actually is going to happen there. That's when at the point that I started, like, okay, let me do this. because like when they told me about it, I was very interested to get to know like what happens there, what is there. Yeah, that's what made me go there. And when I had it, it's about giving back. It's so interesting.
Thank you so much for sharing. I have noticed here in Rwanda, I know there's other country in Africa also is the same, where there's a lot of like male in midwifery.
Yes.
Like, can you tell me like how many male in your maternity department work there as a midwife, and just for us to have an idea.
Okay. If let's start by when we were even at school, yeah, in the university, we were like almost 70% were male midwives, and we were like at the same age levels 21, 23, 26 to 27, something. And then that's when like I could see the picture, like we were getting there, and then a lot of them were male. And then when I went to work, even to the place that I'm working in, like it's not a lot, because like even if we were that big class, like we had to go separate ways. So at my setting where I work, we are 8 midwives, and in a bunch of 40 midwives. So it's a little bit low, but it's not that just few compared to the outside world. Because like if you compare it with the first and second years, like they are so totally different with ones that we had before. Exactly. That's it. Like the number is not that too low, but it's not that too high too.
All right. So, and in the health center, do you have like a difference, or is that the same kind of like?
Usually in the herb center, like even the herb center that I was working in, we were like 4 midwives in about 12 to 13 midwives.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like that it was a medicalized health center, because in usual health centers, it just gets with 1 or 2 midwives. So usually they are female midwives. You can just find like one or not. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So you said that you were 20 and 21. I remember like when I was just like, I finished my studies as a midwife, you know, sometimes some women would tell me, oh, she's young. She's the one who's going to take care of me. Do you already have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
So like how do women react to you guys? You are just 20, 21, and you are here, you are going to attempt the birth. How women react to that here in Rwanda?
Okay. At the start, it was a big challenge, because, like, if you are not even speaking about the age, if you are just speaking about being male, firstly, it's a challenge, and then when you compare it to the age, it was a big challenge, I would say, because, like, at the start, I even heard someone, like, she was a friend of my mother, and they were talking, and she was like, "How comes are you going to help a mother that can give birth to you to give birth?" And I was like, come on, it's a career. It's not like I'm just going to explore things and everything.
Yes.
But it was a big challenge. Like you could see like some of the next kin when they are grown up men, they're like, oh, that guy is young. Like yeah, it was like a big challenge at the start, but when you went and dive in, it started getting like not that too much of a cloud, because like now, if I can say, like even more, a lot of women prefers male midwives rather than rather than female midwives, because like you know like I don't know whether it's true. So females, like I don't know what they see in men. It's like they believe like they have a lot to give. So like,
do you have a lot to give?
yes, exactly. Like I don't know why, but they're like if I'm comparing to nowadays picture, yeah, female prefers male midwives. And they are saying like, oh, go for this one. Like really? But that's what is happening right now. So like it's not like a big issue. So like it depends. Yeah. Exactly.
So have you already been in a situation where the mom declined your care?
No.
No.
I have never been there.
Uh-huh.
Usually it goes by the like usual conversations where we just talking and then say how comes you give birth to a woman that can even give birth to you. So those are just usual conversations. But when it comes to the work, like, I've never heard any female or any woman giving birth declines the care. Like, no, I haven't.
And so, and then after you have taken care of them, do they thank you and say, "Wow, I was so impressed by your work, and I was
Yes.
very happy to have
Yes.
chosen you"?
Yes, they thank us. Like I would even make like I have three, if I
Yes.
can recall that, even name their babies after me.
Oh,
Even like recently, like one of my aunts called me and she was like, "Guess what? There is a woman here that named her baby son." No. And then what happened? You get back to and I was like, wow, that's amazing. I even have like she's one of the workers that helps us with everything, the cleaning and everything. When her daughter came to give birth, I was there and helped her like, with everything. And then she named her baby after me. And I
oh,
was like, that is good. So like it feels amazing. Like it is
I can
good.
imagine. I
Yeah,
can
sure.
imagine.
Exactly.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So now I would like to know something. Okay, you're a midwife and you're taking care of like mothers and baby, but like when you don't work as a midwife, do you advocate for maternal and neonatal health here in Rwanda? Do you do stuff to improve maternal and neonatal health?
Yeah, sure, it does. It do actually does different activities trying to help them because, like, if I recall well, even starting from the university, we used to have like a community work where we could go into different communities, usually rural one, and then we could see or talk to women, like see how they receive care, the problem they face, and everything, and then we'll address them to our superiors. And even here at work, where I work, like it's not like a lot of them can even access to everything, every service. So what happens is like we link them to the social activities and customer care services and everything, where we can advocate for them to get different means and everything. Also, we have like different partners. If I recall well, in the first last month, we even had a gathering with other outside partners or people that would give something to the woman that cannot afford to the care. So yeah, it happens usually.
So we're doing a very good work.
Yeah, sure.
So we reach my last question.
Or
So it will be for me to know, like today, what would you say to a male who wants to become midwife? Like, what would you like? What kind of tip or advice you would tell that person to, in the career of midwifery here in Rwanda?
okay.
Or in general, you can, because like in certain countries we don't have.
Men.
So yes, we don't have male midwife. Like, what can you say about these career? Some tips, anything that you would like to say.
Yeah, first of all, I would say like there's this set of mind that some people have, like midwifery is not a career, it's just helping a mother, just being next to a woman. So like I would first of all say like midwifery is a career. It grows, like it's something like you learn and then you practice. So like you can make it a career, even a lifelong career. And when it comes to men, like they shouldn't fear because like if the country doesn't prohibit that, they should be ready to go in and then help mothers because it's a good career. So wide, it's not even this narrow, it's so wide, like you can explore much, even learning, getting to the higher educations about midwifery, because like yes, even to the PhD level. So like it's not that close. So anyone can learn it, especially men. They shouldn't be feeling that maybe women are going to deny their care. They should not fear that. Even should let them know that women prefer us men rather than women. So we got a chance. We have to take. We have a big chance, a huge one, because like they don't usually fear that you are just a man going to hop out to give up. They welcome you as long as you welcome them, and then they will really love receive, receiving the care that you will give to them. Surely.
All right. Okay, so that was like a short little discussion about midwifery and now in midwifery path. So thank you so much, Honore, for your time and your energy. It was a pleasure talking to you this afternoon. And I hope that guys will enjoy that as I enjoy it. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Let me go back. Stop.